Live from our Jackson Studios. Live from the Midtown Jackson Studio and live from well into Deep 13. This is Last Call Cafe on Spreaker with the animalistic Jay the Brain Man, the analytic Matthew the Wizard Nichols, and the pause for consideration, Steve the Baxman Baxley. I'm Franklin Pangborn, your announcer, with Morgul as the friendly drone. Let's go to the cafe and find out what's going on and join the guys on a whole crowd. It's Last Call Cafe on Spreaker. Good evening, welcome one and all to this special Corsican Ball. That's right, so special it took 3 days to get it going. Welcome everybody to another edition, a special edition of the Last Call Cafe, the only program to enter your mind and turn it into mush, and then feng shui it with things you never thought you'd see from the old Pier 1 Imports days. I'm your host, Steve the Baxman Baxley, and unlike the world, I am not running for President of the United States. Joy to all. But with me, I got a good cabinet. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the maestro, the master of the gamer. He is Matthew, the Wizard Nichols.
Hello, and hopefully Scott doesn't kick us out this time.
Boy, he speaks truth. And speaking of speaking, ladies and gentlemen, he is, what can you say, Eddie White's favorite chew toy, the undefeated intergender wrestling champion of the world, and other things which he'll say in as much as 3, maybe 20 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, the host of Jay the Brain Man Presents Wrestling MMA Hut, starring Jay the Brain Man and some guy named Steve the Baxman Baxley, the one, the only Jay the Brain. And remember, some call them s'mores, we call them smegos. Aha. All right, welcome everybody. I've already done that. Let's get to the real reason you are here, folks. That is to be entertained, and we got some news for you. No, Jay has not been named the executive producer of the Ellen DeGeneres Show, but we'll give you that news in a moment. But remember the old Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and the late, great John Candy. Everybody said you can never duplicate that duo. Well, Paramount thinks they can, and they may just have the duo. In a report from Deadline, it states that in 15 seconds, this article will self-destruct. Oh, boy. Gotta love it when they publish something, then you get this, you'll be redirected back to your article in 3 seconds, 2, 1, and then, boom, you're with it as you're about to say the line. So let's try that again. An exclusive report from Deadline Paramount Pictures, they're the ones that made the original Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and John Candy. Well, they're going to remake it. They're going to remake the classic John Hughes 87 Road Trip as a star vehicle for Will Smith and Kevin Hart. Hart's Heartbeat Productions and Smith's Westbrook Studios will produce. Aisha Carr will write the script. Her TV credits include Brooklyn Nine-Nine and the upcoming Hulu series, Woke. As you know, the original starred Steve Martin and John Candy as a mismatched duo forced to become bunkmates and traveling partners in a desperate attempt to get home to loved ones for Thanksgiving after their flights are canceled. A slew of holiday disasters follow, and they mix like water and oil. Hart and Smith produced with Westbrook Studios co-president and head of motion pictures John Monet and Heartbeat's president of film and television Brian Smiley. The film seems like an ideal one for a new version from Paramount. It was very funny, but writer-director Hughes made it exceptionally touching considering the high-concept road trip premise. He caught two superb physical comic actors at the peak of their powers. And we take you to it. Carr most recently executive produced the upcoming Hulu series Woke, which premieres in September, starring new girls Lamorne Morris and SNL's Sashir Zamata. She wrote episodes, became a supervising producer on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and was a writer on Rel, The Carmichael Show, Mixology, Everybody Hates Chris, and My Wife and Kids. So, that is a good thing. Nothing can beat the original, but maybe finally something can. We just have to wait and see. The Ellen DeGeneres show has been having her little problems, or the show's little problems. Well, now those problems have, like Calgon, they've gone away. They've shook up its top producing ranks following allegations of a toxic workplace environment, which triggered an investigation by Warner Media. Ellen executive producers Ed Glavin and Kevin Lehman, as well as co-executive producer Jonathan Norman, are out. The show's house DJ Stephen Twitch Boss has been promoted to co-executive producer. The exits and Boss's promotion were revealed during a virtual staff meeting today. DeGeneres led the meeting and opened it up with the staffing announcements. She was emotional but emphatic about creating a culture where people feel good, noting that employees need to feel happy in order to make a show that makes people happy, sources tell the folks Deadline. DeGeneres vowed to interact more with her staffers, revealing that she was shocked to find out that people on the show had been told to avoid eye contact with her. She has encouraged staffers to talk to her. She apologized to her staff. She was personal, opening up about being introverted and having good days and bad days, which causes her to sometimes keep to herself in her own space. Also announced today were HR changes to improve the environment, and the talk show will be spearheaded by new executive producers Mary Connolly, Andy Lassner, and Derek Westervelt. By the way, those executive producers that we just mentioned that were given the au revoir, well, there were more people bounced on her game show for NBC. Those were the same people. All right. That's about that for Deadline. Of course, as you know, the Democratic National Convention is starting. It is, of course, a historic moment when the whole thing is being done virtually. So it's going to be virtually more boring than ever. Jussie Smollett's case, special prosecutor found substantial abuses of discretion in state attorney's handling. And two men have been charged for the 2002 murder of Run DMC's Jam Master Jay. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for your little brochette of a moment. Let's get on to why we're here, while you're here, while everybody else is here. We done the top. Time to get somebody in the middle. We'll pay more and do your thing. And now it's time for Gamer News with the essence of the wizard, Matthew Nichols.
Okay. For Gamer News, Halo Infinite has been delayed to next year. Monster Energy is actually holding an Xbox Series X contest with a digital copy of Halo Infinite, which is going to start in September. It's one of those sweepstakes. And apparently Ghost of Tsushima is getting a co-op mode. And that's pretty much it for Gamer News.
Wow. Oh, hello.
Yeah, not much for Gamer News. Come on, Sony Microsoft, can you guys please stop playing Chicken Feature and just announce the frickin' prices? So we can pre-order?
Okay, let's get you some weird news before we head on over to the brain and find out how he's doing and what he's been up to as we continue here in our quarantine little castle. So here we go with some weird news for you. Let's hit it. Yes, friends, weird news. You guessed it. We got it. Marijuana vending machines are rolling out in Colorado and Massachusetts to offer customers contactless buying at dispensaries in states where pot is legal. That's not weird, but we just thought we'd make mention of that. Boston-based Anna debuted the new machines at aptly named Strawberry Field Dispensary in Pueblo, Colorado, where customers can now buy flour, edibles, and vape oils without interacting with a salesperson. More machines will be installed in Aurora, Denver suburb, later this year. So there you go, folks. Coming soon to a theater near you. Also, some other news of weirdness. We want to say congratulations and a good life to New York's bedbug sniffing beagles. Yay. Officials in New York City say the 2 bedbug sniffing beagles will be retiring after many years of service. New York City Department of Housing, Preservation and Development said the dogs, Nemo 10 and Mickey 11, have taken part in more than 30,000 inspections since becoming the department's bedbug sniffers in 2011. The department said Mickey and Nemo, named for popular Disney characters, will retire within the next couple of years once the city has identified and trained replacement canines. The dogs will spend their retirement in the care of a member of the department. That's nice. You know what? That's nice. It's nice. I'll just say that. It's nice. Okay, let's keep that's odd news. By the way, congratulations to actor and insurance pitch person Dennis Quaid, as he adopted a Virginia animal shelter cat named Dennis Quaid. The Far From Heaven actor, and as I said, the insurance pitch person, he happened to see a WSLS TV story about a cat that shares his name at the Lynchburg Humane Society and decided he had to give the feline a home. Quaid told the TV station, "It was really off the wall, but I just couldn't resist. I had to. I'm out to save all the Dennis Quaids of the world." The actor said he recently launched a pet-themed podcast with Jimmy Jelinek, and Dennis Quaid the cat will have a new home at the office they share. Quaid also said maybe they should start naming animals in shelters after different celebrities and see who bites. Daniel Ulmer, the adoption center manager for the Lynchburg Humane Society, said staff were initially in disbelief. Now, Jelinek is planning to fly to Virginia from Los Angeles during the upcoming weekend to bring Dennis Quaid the cat home. No word if Dennis Quaid the cat will be signing an insurance policy with Esurance. By the way, happy birthday to Steve Martin, who is 75. Wow. And we bring you this final little bit of odd news. A Florida man shared security camera footage of a bear wheeling around his trash can before spilling it onto his lawn. Brett Longo said his home security camera sent him an activity alert. He checked the feed to discover 2 black bears in front of his Mariester, Okaloosa County home. The video shows one of the bears wheeling Longo's trash can from the curb back up his driveway. Longo told the Northwest Florida Daily News, "It was full, that bad boy was to the top." Longo jokingly suggested the bear was trying to be helpful. He was just bringing it up to the house. He was polite enough to move it out of the driveway. Well, the bear's actions turned out to be a not-so-good deed when it spilled the trash can contents on Longo's lawn. A Virginia woman's thirst leads to a $500,000 lottery ticket. That's right. A Virginia woman said her desire for an energy drink after cleaning out her car led to her winning a $500,000 lottery jackpot. Stephanie Blanco of Virginia Beach told Virginia lottery officials she finished cleaning out her car after a trip to the beach and decided to reward herself with an energy drink. Blanco visited the 7-Eleven store in Virginia Beach to purchase her beverage and 100 times the money scratch-off lottery ticket, 100x to be exact. The ticket turned out to be a $500,000 top prize winner. She plans to use her winnings to buy a house and take care of her family. If I were her, hire an accountant. She may need it. And a Chinese restaurant has apologized for any offense caused when it placed scales at its entrance, and it suggested the customers weigh themselves to determine what they should order. Strange, but true. I mean, can you see that here? Excuse me, Mr. Baxley, Mr. Brain. Before you come on in for the buffet, weigh yourselves, people. Yo. And one more story before we go nutsy cuckoo here. A haunted house company in Japan came up with an unusual way to keep scares going amid the COVID-19 pandemic. A drive-in haunted house. Oh boy, here we go. Modesite esta noche boom boom. Karagarasai, a production company specializing in haunted houses and horror events, launched what it calls the world's first drive-in haunted house as a means of keeping customers and performers safe during the coronavirus outbreak. Company founder Kenta Iwana told CNN Travel, "With the virus, I knew there'll be no way we can have a traditional haunted house with all that screaming in a small confined space. When I read that drive-through theaters were making a comeback, it was my aha moment. The haunted house costs $75 for customers who bring their own cars, or $85 to borrow a car from the company. The borrowed cars featured protective plastic on the inside that is changed for each customer." No kidding. The vehicles pull into a garage and are treated to a simulation of being trapped inside a vehicle being attacked by zombies and ghosts. Customers' vehicles are cleaned after each performance. No shit. Make up your own joke. But the company cautions that some fake blood may remain. "We cannot remove every drop of blood. It'll be clean enough to drive on the road." Kalagarastai's website states. And that, for want of a better reason, is your weird news. Now, Brain, how you got anything for us today?
I got none.
Well, don't worry, folks. Next week, he'll have something, anything for all of us. Anyway, it is time for one more shot of Pangborn. Mr. Pangborn, take it away. It's time for the Insidious Belch of the Week with your friend and mine, General Big Jimmy, Billy Bob Bo Schwartz, and Timmy, the Lieutenant. Guys, how you doing?
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening. Happy Monday.
And Baxman, I understand a big announcement you will be making. I hope it's something good for all of us. Well, it should be, but you got something big to give our viewers.
Well, yes, I do. And next week,
you're going to hear a little phone call that I made to a couple of our friends in New Jersey. Can't say what they are, but I think you know them from last year's Boom Boom that we did on 2019. Yes, that's right.
And as you know, 2020 is going to get a special treatment.
Oh, yeah, I know. Did you make the arrangements?
Well, you're going to hear the phone call. So that might give you a little clue. But right now, let's get to the belch. And, you know, when we try to do this on Friday, we're going to get to the idiots that tried to destroy the Ronald McDonald House in Chicago. But we found something that will top that.
You're kidding. Who?
Well, it's not a who, son. It's a what.
A what?
Yeah, a what.
As in what? What?
Right. Anyway, today's special belch not only goes to idiots that tried to break into, destroy, demolish, desecrate the Ronald McDonald House with all those sick little kiddies and their parents, but we're also going to give it to, how's this? We're going to give it to the Big Ten. You're probably saying to yourself, why?
Well, it's very simple.
It's simple. You're going to cancel your season. You know you're going to get a little bitched at. But now, the whole Big Ten universe is bitching at you.
Let us play. Let us play. Timmy,
you were a member of the Big Ten, weren't you?
That's right. I was Nebraska co-quarterback. Actually, I was one of the defensive backs about 3 years ago.
That's right. And you have something to say for that?
Yes, I do. We want to play. They want to coach. At least give them a shorty, short season like you do in baseball.
Well, that's true, and you stole my line. So, to the Big Ten and to the morons that did number on the Ronald McDonald House, this belch is for you. When ready, fire! Thank you. Boys, see you next week. Take care. Everybody, hope you have a good night. Let's go, Timmy. I think the car is warming up. Miss Babette's got her sister from California to see you.
Oh, goody. I haven't seen her since, that night in San Francisco.
Really? Timmy, is that why you were...
Yes, sir.
Yep. I stood at attention that night and learned from the best. Well, just remember, no glove, no love.
Well, there's a lot of gloves. Guys. Yes? See that door marked exit?
Yes, we do.
Take it fast.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Good night, everybody. Dismissed!
I never saw those two run. Okay, folks, it is time for us to give you the good news. Now, because Friday we get fouled up by computer errors, computer freeze-ups, Skype problems, you name it, we've had it. So we're moving the show from Friday night 11 to, well, where everything is calm, cool, collected, and normal.
You mean we're moving to Saturday?
No, Franklin. We're moving to Sunday night at 11 p.m. taping time. 11 p.m. We're going to be on Sunday nights. Live to tape at 11 to be dropped and plopped to the cheers and jeers of all of our little platforms of podcastability. So once again, don't look for us this Friday. We will have the promotion up that we will now be on Sunday nights at 11 o'clock. The Wrestle-Anime Hut will still be Saturday night at 11. And everything else is going to still be a little abnormal. So you'll get me, you'll get Jay, you'll get Matt, you get Jay, you get me. And our usual cast of forlorn characters. From the general to a few new ones that will be premiering on Sunday. So get ready to laugh, cry, and wish we had sponsors. So enjoy that. That'll be, let's see, our first show will be Sunday night, the 23rd of August. So get ready. We move to Sunday. Sunday. That means, Franklin Pangborn, you get to say the words you've been wanting to say for a long time.
You mean Sunday! Last Call Cafe. Action, excitement, drama, blood, sweat, tears, comedy. Wizard, Brain, Baxman. Sunday. No tickets to buy. No seats to be available. It's going to be killer comedy. Gentlemen.
You know, one day we're going to have to find out what's in his brain. Seriously. Anyway, we're about 2 minutes away from saying au revoir to you and yours and them and theirs. Don't forget what Pangborn said. And God, if we said it, he'll be back here again. So, don't forget the 23rd of August, 11 p.m. We go live to tape, and we drop it on Spreaker, on other platforms, including the lovely and enchanting iHeartRadio. Yes, iHeartRadio too. I heart it so much, I have it tattooed on my chest. Anyway, that it? Guys, I think we did it. So, anyone with any final words, final thoughts, final moments? Wizard?
Snake freaking gonna Skype, then it's screwed up.
I think we did good.
I think we did good
Brain?
enough that he lost his voice.
Sorry, I was yawning.
I see. I got nothing.
Okay, folks, we're done here. Thank you for tuning in to Last Call Cafe, and we're going to keep doing this till we get it right, which would be a shock if we do get it right. For the Brain, for the Wizard, and for everybody who is here, thank you for joining us, and don't worry, by Sunday, we'll all have part in this madness. Good night, God bless, and be well.